Gone are the days when women were perceived as the domesticated backbones of the workforce. Our world has made great strides in rectifying numerous discriminations within the workforce, particularly those rooted in gender. Yet, in our diverse, advanced, and multifaceted world, one issue persists in creating a divide between women and men: the gender pay gap. To further explore the matter at hand, let us meet Amira and Lundy, whose professional experiences will shed light on the pay gap issue.
Hello, my name is Amira, and I am the CFO at Seco Technologies, a leading technology company based in Johannesburg.
And I'm Lundy, also holding down the CFO fort at Seco Technologies at the Cape Town branch.
I've always been a top student, from primary school.
Right up to university, graduating with an average of 84%.
87%. I worked extra hard.
Hard enough to get to my position, and I can say it was all worth it.
What 27-year-old can say they already earned $39,000 a month?
$50,000 a month.
Wait. What?
Why then does the gender pay gap exist? Undervaluing women's work. One significant factor contributing to the gender pay gap is the undervaluation of women's contributions in the workforce. Even in roles traditionally associated with femininity, men tend to receive higher remuneration. For instance, parking lot attendants, predominantly male, often earn more than their female counterparts working as child care providers. Limited advancement opportunities. The undervaluation of women's labor also translates into fewer opportunities for career progression. Due to this perception, women are frequently overlooked for promotions and salary increments, further perpetuating the wage gap. Societal expectations and caregiver role. Deep-seated societal expectations dictate that women assume the primary caregiving responsibilities within a family unit. This perception impacts wage determination, as employers may rationalize paying women less due to anticipated absences from the workplace. This bias unfairly penalizes women for fulfilling crucial roles within their families. Occupational segregation and steering. Occupational segregation, often facilitated through steering, compounds the issue. Women are guided towards professions with lower remuneration or limited long-term earning potential based on the notion of women's work. This practice reinforces the systemic devaluation of female-dominated industries. Age-related disparities. Age serves as another critical determinant in the perpetuation of the gender pay gap. As women progress in their careers, they encounter increasing barriers, resulting in marginalization within the workplace. This diminished presence translates to reduced opportunities for advancement and improved earning prospects. Statistically, the numbers are unequivocal. On average, women earn less than their male counterparts in equivalent positions. The 2017 statistic on South Africa's gender pay gap suggests that the median gap was 28.8% based on hourly wages and 30.3% based on monthly earnings. It is estimated that 37.9% of South African households are headed by women. Female-headed households are approximately 40% poorer than those headed by men. In South Africa, 48.2% of female-headed households support extended family members, in comparison to 23.1% of male-headed households doing the same. Both labor laws and the Constitution have laws that ensure equal pay for equal work, despite a person's gender. Unfortunately, implementation of such laws hasn't been followed thoroughly, and loopholes allow companies to look over such laws. In Chapter 2, the Bill of Rights states that neither the state nor any person may unfairly discriminate directly or indirectly against anyone on the grounds of, inter alia, gender or sex. Furthermore, the state is obliged to enact national legislation to prevent or prohibit unfair discrimination. This obligation must be examined in light of South Africa's ratification of the ILO's Equal Remuneration Convention of 1951. There is, however, hope in the end of this tunnel. The tireless efforts of activists, organizations, and advocated championing for equal pay are already putting pressure on many organizations for systemic changes. Many of these efforts are shining a light on the persistent issue and creating conversations that drive the problem further and further into solution. Many steps to a possible solution are being proposed and practiced all over the workforce to close this gap. Some of these include transparency over workers' pay, re-evaluation of promotions, bonuses, and benefits. Add the salaries of the women that don't match their male counterpart or are extremely lower. Making paternity leave available to men with the same length of time as maternity leave. Disadvantaging a woman because of her gender should be a thing of the past. In 2023, however, the gender pay gap still separates the man from the woman. This is still a reality that needs to be addressed immediately. It's high time we bridge the gap. It's time to ensure that everyone, regardless of gender, gets the pay they deserve. Together, we can create a world where equal pay is a reality.